These are the top 5 worst artifact domains in Genshin Impact. Starting with the least bad domain on this list, I think is the Crimson Witch / Lava Walker domain. Obviously Lava Walker is a set that's barely even useful, but Crimson Witch is a bit more sus. The set itself is decent for power characters. It gives pyro damage and increases the reaction damage of it, but the thing is that the 4-piece isn't that great. The increased vape / melt damage is good, but everything else is kind of bad or meh. Specifically with most power characters, you can't even get full stacks on it. So you end up with just 22.5% pyro damage and 50% vape melt damage, which is okay, but most characters have better options. Next for number 4 has to be the Husk / Clam set. Husk is a pretty decent set, with it giving like 54% defense and 24% geo damage. The thing with this set is that Genshin rarely ever releases geo characters, and whenever they do, they usually have a different set. And Ocean Healed Clam is not much better because healing sets are a bit behind the good buffing sets like Tenacity of the Millilith or Noblesse. All Clam can do is give your team a teensy bit more damage. At number 3, it's the Nighttime Whispers and Songs of Day Pass sets. Songs of Days Pass runs into the same issue of being a healing set except it deals less damage than the Clam set. And Nighttime Whispers is only useful to 2 specific characters in the game who are Navi and Ningguang, which is pretty bad, but at least the set is actually pretty good for those two. Number 2 has to be Vermilion Hereafter plus Echoes of an Offering. The Echoes set is not particularly good on anyone, not only because it's basically random on when it procs, it's also ping dependent if it works or not, with higher ping meaning less DPS. And I only see Vermilion Hereafter as a Zhao set, and that's it. That being said, he's at least an okay character, I guess. Finally, for number 1 is gotta be the Nymph's Dream and Varkash's Glow. For these two, Nymph's Dream is best in slot for Child, a character who's been power creeped by Nubilet sadly. However, I don't think Varkash's Glow has a single user. Technically, it's supposed to be a set for Daya, but since Daya is pretty much one of the worst 5 stars in the game, it's the worst artifact in Genshin Impact, making this by far the worst artifact domain. Okay, bye bye.